Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Roseanna. So in today's video, I really want to do a nice summery look, but we're going into the city tonight. So that is what we're going to be doing today. But before we get into that video, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. You can ring the bell. It will give you notifications of when I post, which is every Tuesday and every Saturday. So yep, like, make comments, tell your friends, subscribe, help a newbie out. I would so appreciate your support, and thank you so much for helping me grow this channel. And now without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so it's finally it's hot as blazes out. Thank you. Although it is raining today. What a shocker. What a stinking shocker. I don't know what the hell's going on the East Coast, but something shady and shiesty is going on, Mother Nature. I'm just saying. I'm going to go in right off the bat with the Ampit from POV. I have been really loving this prep. It looks so good. It makes my makeup look so damn good. I have been really enjoying it. So I just have my regular products on, like, you know, my Pixie Mixie Mist, you know how much I love that, and I use like vitamin C, some hyaluronic acid, stuff like that. That's all I did, because I know Michaela says, you know, you really don't need moisturizer with this deliciousness. But let me dig for gold. Hold on. I really want like this nice, like, hot summer in the city kind of sweaty vibe, if you will. I don't know if you guys have used this. This is my second bottle. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Bronzing Serum. It is so good. You know, like all those bronzing drops that came out. You can't, my opinion, just me, you can't use any of these like alone. Look that cute little lover. You can't. So I love to mix mine with my moisturizer, so I figured we'll do this today. But anyway, that is so friggin' good. I'm going in first with the Drench It. Do you shake it? No clue. No clue. But anyway, I'm so super excited. We're going into the city for my husband, one of my husband's, oh guys, going right down my arms. One of my husband's oldest and dearest friends. They're celebrating their 30th wedding anniversary. So he has an office in the city. Girl, I don't know the city. I've been there for 30 years. My husband's a native New Yorker. And they're like, oh yeah, 52nd and 3rd. I don't know how you're talking about, but you've been there a million times. I don't care. Anyway, the more of the story is he owns a music studio in the city on blah blah and 7th and 56th and 3rd and 12th, you know, between Lex and I don't know. So they're doing a huge celebration for, I remember meeting them when I met my husband. Actually, the husband was one of the groomsmen at our wedding 5,000 years ago. You know, I'm not really a tacky kind of girl, but I digress. I will tell you, after you put on the other layers, this is not that tacky. But if you guys like that, knock yourselves out. Me personally, I don't like the tackiness, but I really love the products. Woo! That slipped right out of my hand. Okie dokes. She does say to wait about my hair. Look at it. It's so frizzy. I just got out of the shower. Here's my thinking. It is so friggin' humid out. I think it's like 81% humidity. I know as soon as if I do my hair, and here's the thing. If I straighten it in the house where it's nice and dry and it's air conditioning, it'll stay. But if I curl it and spray it, as soon as I walk out, it's going to go flat. Where it should be the opposite. It should be as soon as you walk out, your hair's going to poof. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it straight. I have an idea, but yeah, my hair's, this is it air dried. It is horrible. I did get some highlights and stuff, so we'll see. Going in next with Drip It. Let me some comments. I hate this. I don't like that, so I'm going to just put it in my hand. That's good enough. That's what I'm using. Leave me some comments below. Do you have, I don't know where all you guys live. I do live in New Jersey, so when I say we're going into the city, it's New York, girl. Where else are we going? Just curious, do you guys live in the tri-state area? Do you guys go to the city a lot? And if you don't, like, do you have like a city place near you that you frequent? We used to go all the time. Now, not so much. It's just too busy and loud. It's just not my jam anymore. But listen, I got to get used to it. Both my kids work there and probably are going to move there very soon. Okay, cool. So we're going to wait the 30 seconds for that. So I'm thinking I really want this makeup to really emphasize the skin and not so much the eyes. I'm going to keep the eyes pretty neutral. Damn, I wish I could do like a wing, because in my brain I have like a good thought, but girl, I can't do a wing, so I'm not going to chance it. Not today. Let's see, what time is it? 4 o'clock. I really want to get out of here by 5. I doubt it. Actually, we did get a room to stay in the city because the party starts at 8 o'clock. Dude, I'm in bed by 9 in REM. Like 8 o'clock. That is like I love like that meme. PM? Like at night? Yeah, you figure we're gonna hang out at 8 o'clock. By the time we eat, it'll be 10 p.m. Yeah, this is it. Now this is my life. That is exactly what we're gonna be doing. Love this product. That's the Whip It. I got my little spatula there. Do people really use it? I'm not really sure. But I'm gonna place some of it, probably about that much. That could be a lot. I'm gonna take a quarter of it off. So I put that much on, and then I'm gonna shake, shake. I love this product, but any bronzing drop will do. I even self-tan a little bit. I have the Bondi Sand, the 1 Hour Express. Ooh, that's a lot. But hell, we're going out tonight. That I picked up. Look at that. I grabbed years ago. Carly Bible uses it and she recommends it and she uses it all the time. I love it. I haven't changed. Although, if you guys, I want to go down my neck. I shouldn't have worn this shirt, but it is what it is. Let me some comments below. Do you guys self-tan? And what is your favorite? I'm going to put this even on my lids. Don't forget the ears, because I think I'm going to have my hair back tonight. I'm not sure. Not sure at all. This feels so stinking good. Take that down right here. Yeah, see, the chest is nice, and the chest matches the rest of the body. It's right here. That is so pale. So if I'm going to wear any kind of outfit or anything that's, you know, deep in the neck, girl, do not forget the doggone neck matching the chest. I'm going to have to go down. Okay, that is gorgeous. Okay, let me let that dry a little bit. Okay, look at that. That is so beautiful. Love, love, love. Start with the eyeballs. I want to throw a little bit of concealer on my lids. I have the Natasha Denona. I have the N1. So I think I'm going to just do that a little bit because I don't want my lids to be oily with all the products that I just put on it. I like to use my fingers. I know some people don't like to do that. You do whatever you want. Okay, that is nice. I think I'm going to take a brush just to take off any excess. This is the Nikki BK Beauty N13. And while I'm here, you know, we're going to use my lover right over here. I have the Patrick Ta. This is the Major Dimension 3 and the original Major Dimension. So I think 3 has got a, yeah. I'm going to take this color right, no, actually I'll take this color over here. I'll take the second lightest shade, and I just want to set what we just did. Listen, am I excited to be going out? Absolutely not. Like when we got the invitation, absolutely we're going to be there. Oh God, but coming up to it, I'm like a wreck. 8 o'clock at night. That's why my husband's like, why don't we just get a room and stay there so we don't have to worry about driving home. I'm going to keep on using this palette, and I'm going to just start building. Ooh, these are pigmented. I had forgotten how pigmented they are. I have a navy blue jumper that I'm going to wear. I'm still not like summer prepared, if you will. I did shave my legs today, but I have a chit chat health video that I'm preparing, so I'm just piecemealing stuff together as I'm sitting down here. It is early June. I think I started it back in April. I'll just preface what I said before because I don't know how the videos are going to go up, but I did go for my physical. I have hooded eyes, guys, you know that. So I just place and then I look down because you are not going to be able to see it. So anywho, so I had a little bit of high blood pressure. I initially went because I was getting lightheaded. Like for months, I was like, what is the frig? And I'm talking like a couple of times a day, like to the point where sometimes I would lose my balance. I'm like, what in the hell? What in the hell? I'm going to change brushes and get something smaller. I'm going with the Angie Hot and Flashy 504. But anyway, so that's when I initially went, because I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like, why am I? And then I had a whole workup. I don't want to repeat it because, like I said, I'm going to be meshing all these videos together. That's so friggin' pretty. And whatever I have left over, I'm going to just take it right here. But anyway, my blood work was, well, she said my triglycerides were a little bit higher than she would have liked. And she said that, you know, periodically, you know, you go get your blood work done once a year. And she said that my fasting glucose was increasing like every time I went. And both my parents are diabetics. My mom was an insulin diabetic. In my brain, girl, you're only 37. Like, what do you know? Girl, you're 57. Yeah, you're 57. But anyway, so she recommended a GLP-1. Girl, I don't even take Tylenol. And the thought that you want me to inject a medication, oof, girl, I had a stomach ache. I legit, that's really pretty. I'm gonna go in with the original because I want to put a little bit of a shimmer on the lid. I'm going to use my finger. I think I'm going to start off maybe with this and maybe top it off. Oh, maybe I'll top it off with one of his duo. This is such a beautiful color. Isn't that gorgeous? It's got just a tiny, tiny hint. Oh, look at that. That is so pretty, a shimmer. But anyway, I was like, what? So I did so much research. I talked to so many people. It was just a coincidence that I had an appointment with my cardiologist because I had the whole kit and caboodle. You know, I went to a neurologist, I went to a cardiologist. I actually, as we're sitting down, I still haven't gotten to my appointment to get my eyes checked, but I think it's at the end of the month. I'm going to just use this color over here. It's more of the ethereal ones like Makeup by Mario. And I'm going to just see if I could just top it a little bit up here. Yeah, that's pretty. I still may go back and get his other ones. Okay, that's pretty good, right? I didn't want it to, yeah, that's good. I don't know why one eye always looks different. But anyway, to make a long story short, I did happen to go see my cardiologist roughly about the same time. And look, girl, I'm a nurse. I know how things work. I know how you doctors work. I know how, you know, well, I don't know if they do it anymore, but I know how like reps would come in, sell my products, sell my meds. Listen, I know all that shit. Been doing it for 30 years. I get it. But I was feeling so like heavy. I really want to take that black. I really want to take that black. I need something really stiffish. That's not really that stiff, but I wanted something thin like this. Now, let me try it. This is the Bristles Beauty, which is out of business, but I love it. This is the PO6RF. Just on the tip of it, I'm going to take this black. You see that? I'm going to go real super, super close to my lash line and just keep it on the outside. I can't talk right now. Should we do lashes? I really don't have the energy. And then I'm going to just smudge it just at the edge. What do you guys think? Nice. Any smudging? I'm going to just put this light on. Make sure my hands are clean. Maybe just a tiny bit of fallout, but that's it. I want to go in underneath the eyes with the Colleen Rothschild. This is the illuminating tinted eye cream. The tiniest bit, like it's not even a pump. It's just a little tap. You see that little dot right there? Plenty. But anyway, so I was feeling so uncomfortable, so heavy. And I was like, look, I'm not looking to wear a bikini. I just want to bend over and tie my shoes without opening up my legs. I just want to bend over and tie my shoe without sitting back up and my face is red and I'm huffy and puffy. I'm just tying my fucking shoe and I'm huffing and puffing. I mean, I can't. I'm only 5'2". I can't be having all this weight on me. It's so unhealthy. And I was physically feeling ill. I do think now in retrospect, a lot of the ailments had to do with look, we all gained weight during COVID and it just kept on creeping up, period, point blank. I mean, am I on a strict diet? No. Am I on a strict exercise regimen? No, but we do go out. I try to walk a mile every single day and I do my weights at home, stuff like that. Could I be doing better? Absolutely. I don't eat like, we don't eat fried, whatever. The more the story is, girl, like I was contemplating it. My kids were like, well, why can't you just go to the gym? Listen, even if I went to the gym, I'm 57 years old. I've been in menopause since my mid to late 30s. Girl, 13% of women go into menopause in their 30s, and that was one of them. But anyway, so I have been without those delicious hormones that we know and love, even though we can't stand it, and need for a long time, more so than the average 50-year-old menopause. There's no freaking way if I go to the gym, I need to lose like 30, 40 pounds. I can't lose just like 10 pounds. That's for me personally, for my weight and for my frame. I need to lose at least 30 pounds. I can't take that off at the gym. Anywho, I did it. And the first time I did it, I had like a vasal. Thank God she was home. My daughter was home. I'm like, oh my God, I think I'm going to faint. Calm down. She's like, calm down, you drama queen. Oh, okay. But anyway, fast forward. Here we are. What's today? June 7th. And I lost like 13 pounds. I feel so good. And I've noticed it right away in my face, but more so like in my chest. Like when I went to go see the cardiologist, I said, oh yeah, that's why I felt it first. These are young kids. Really, I never heard of that. Like, really, like, what is the first thing, like, when women go on diets? Oh, my God, I lost my breasts. Like, my breasts are sagging, or I lost, like, a cup size. It's always first in the breasts, then in the face. I don't know what, these kids are young. These doctors are young nowadays. But anyway, like, I feel so good. Like, I'm a belly sleeper. I don't feel like I'm sleeping on, like, 2 basketballs. It feels so good. But anyway, that's where we are right now. And but the journey has just begun. This is so pretty, right? So nice. You know what? Should we go in with the foundation? We'll go in with the foundation first, and I'm gonna spot conceal since this is a going outer kind of evening. So did I burn myself again? Daggone it. Even though it's summertime and it's hot as blazes out, it's still an evening out. So I am gonna spot conceal. And where's my favorite? Here it is, the BK Beauty 106 that I love. I'm gonna just tap, just to cover. I was watching Tati the other day, and I'm just trying to think, what foundation was she using? I appreciate that she's got the blemishes and she's got the sunspots. Could it be like the lighting, but the minute she goes like this, they're gone? I'm like, how the frick is what kind of shenanigans, sorcery are you using there that it goes away immediately? Mine are still there. It just looks it looks covered up. It doesn't look like it disappeared. I'm trying to think, what the hell did she use? Doesn't matter. Anything she uses, it like disappears. Lucky dog. But anyway, I love this skin. I know there's a lot of controversy about POV, Michaela. I don't listen to any of that bullshit. I just don't. I can't stand people who are like, she's a liar, she's this, she's that. And, she promoted, you don't think like every makeup commercial is lying? I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying, you don't think like every makeup commercial is lying to you to entice us to buy their product, or an ad, or a billboard, or a news magazine. They're all fluffing the truth. Again, I'm not saying right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm just not one to like throw daggers. I just whatever. The more the story is, I love her line. It makes my skin, especially on mature women, it makes my skin look at that. It looks so good. Now, if it was just me and you, girl, and we're just going out for like a nice drink, maybe listen to some music, I would leave it like this, put a little powder on, goodbye and good luck. But since we're going out, where are you? You know my tried and true. Anytime I need to do something extra, I always grab this Makeup by Mario. This is his Surreal Skin Foundation. I have mine in N8. Let me just shake this little lover up. And I don't want to use too much. So this is like a quarter of a pump. Because what did I test? Oh, the Tear. I tested out the Tear, the liquid foundation recently. It is so beautiful. But girl, I noticed that I just don't care for full coverage. It did cake a little bit like on my forehead, but again, that's just my skin. I have like dry patches across my forehead, by my mouth, between my eyes. And of course, I wanted to put a little bit extra on my hyperpigmentation. And that's exactly where you saw it. So I really try not to put a lot, because we really don't forget the ears, because we really don't need that much. I'm going to take this down the neck. Now, let me just come close to you. Look how pretty that is. Is that gorge? Are you okay over there? Am I boring you? Holy shish kabibble, Bachalulu. That is so pretty. What time is it, girl? Stop putzing. Oh my God, it's 4:17. Like I said, I'd like to get out of here by 5. Hair done and everything. I don't know if that's gonna happen. When I think about like a nice golden, summery, glowy night, right over here. This little lover right here. This is the LYS bronzer in No Limits Harmony. I think Harmony is like medium. I'm not really sure. Don't get nervous. It is so friggin' pigmented. But when I tell you, look at that. Calm the hell down. It blends like a dream. Let's go one side at a time. Do I want to... We'll stick with the brush. We'll stick with the brush. I was going to say, do we want to use a sponge? But I'm going to stick with it. I mean, look at that. Did you panic for a second there? I know. Look how gorgeous in the hairline. You don't want it to stop like on your face. Look how pretty that is. Oof. I'm going to take this down the neck. I normally don't take like liquids down the neck. Again, I think I saw like Dominique Saxe. She was with, what's that girl's name? Gentry something. Anyway, she said, of course, we have lines and we have like wrinkles on our neck. Any kind of liquid product is going to sit in there. So if you're going to do that, use like your bronzer, like your powder bronzer. But look how beautiful. So nice. I'm going to leave what's on my nose. I'm going to leave it for a little bit. I'm going to go this way for you. I know. I always do that. Ooh, God, is that gorgeous. Behind the ears. Anyway, leave me some comments below about anybody's health journey. What I find is... What I find is, first of all, it's nobody's friggin' business. Like, I don't understand how, well, you know what? Let me take that back. Let me take that back because I'm going to use my finger. Don't lie. I was the same way when they first came out, like with Ozempic and stuff. I was like, but you're taking away from like people who really need it. And I think in the beginning that was true. But as it got more popular, if you will, or as I'm going to just use my stands out. That is so damn pretty. Oof. Yep, exactly what I'm looking for. As I started doing more research, GLP-1s have been around for like over 20 years. I guess it just started getting popular. Oof, God, I'm sweating to death. It just started getting popular this past couple of years. Let anybody do whatever they want for their health. You don't want to do it, don't do it. Like, there's so much judgment. I'm going in with the Merit Blush. This is in Cheeky, which I love. I'm going to take the Bristles Beauty. I'm going to take it off of Ruh-Roh. And I'm just, look how friggin' pretty. Including myself, girl. Do your research. Don't judge people. You have no... I, like, for all the years that I have been struggling, like my whole life, I broke up with a boy in junior high because he wanted me to go to his house to go swimming. And I had stretch marks on the back, on the sides of my thighs, and I broke up with him. I liked him so much. I'm not going to say his name. I liked him so much, but I was so embarrassed that I had stretch marks on the sides of my thighs, and I didn't want him to see me in a bathing suit. This is middle school that I broke up with him. That's how long I've struggled, and the nerve that I would judge anybody. Like, mind your business. You have no idea. You really don't. But anyway, I'm happy that I'm on it. I just recently went up to 5 milligrams, and we'll see how that goes. I did struggle a little bit with the nausea. Are we done with this? I'm going to go in with, if I was my setting spray here, I'm going to go in layers with the Tier Mask Fit Makeup Fixer. This is long lasting and blurring effect and blah blah blah. So let me just go in with that. Just want to, this is going to last before we set with the powder and everything. But anyway, I think about that little girl. I think about that little girl. Let me let that sit for a minute. Okie dokes. I just put on the concealer, the N5 and the N1. I'm going to just mix it. I should have done this before I put the spray on, but that is okay. We could just put it right on top. And I'm going to take this Cutie Patootie little Real Technique brush just to pat it in. Look how pretty that is. I'm going to wipe it, and then whatever I have left over, I'm going to just take this right over the shadow. That is so pretty. I'm definitely going to put some zhuzh on there. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little kitty paw, the BK Beauty Angie Hot and Flashy, and I'm going to just spray that. And then I'm going to pat the spray right on top of my concealer. I'll let that dry a little bit. That's nice. I'm gonna let that sit and dry for a little bit. In the meantime, I want to just go get a little bit of shimmer from the Patrick Ta, and I'll be right back. Okie dokes, I grabbed We Need Better Lighting. I absolutely adore this product. I think I'm gonna take the icy part first. I may just mix it. Just right in the middle. That's pretty. There you go. My computer's overheating. I think I'm gonna mix it. I'm gonna put a little bit of this gold. Look how pretty that is. I'm gonna go in, I think, with the puff with the Givenchy, and then just set my under eyes. So I just set my under eyes with the Givenchy, and then I'm gonna go in with the Morphe. This is the Cloud Light Soft Glow Veil, and I'm gonna put that all over my face with a really nice fluffy brush. Let's see, I think I'll go with the BK Beauty 103. I love this powder. It is so, so nice. I'm going to just tap. Look at that. That is so pretty. I love that it sets all the makeup. It gives you a nice glow, but it doesn't take like all that glowiness that we put on, because I don't want to get rid of it. It is so pretty, right? Okay, let's go in with all the dry products now. We may have to speed this up because I was just reprimanded. I have a half hour. So I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible. Just going over everything I just did. Now I'm taking this and I'm taking it down the neck because it's nice and dry. That looks so stinking pretty. And then I'm going to go in with the Revue Beauty, the Endless Diffuse Endless Baking Powder Blush in Paradise. I think it is so damn pretty. So, so pretty. I'm trying to think what makeup I should take with me just to freshen up at the hotel. Maybe just like some blush and some lip smacking. That is so pretty. This is exactly what I was looking for, a nice glow. I'm going to take a little bit up top. Nice. And you know what? I'm going to do my eyeliner now. What the heck is it? I'm using the Makeup by Mario. I'm not using the Essence. This is his Makeup by Mario in Perfect Brown. And actually, I think I'm going to use it in the waterline. By the way, I did use a little bit of Lumify eye drops. Keeps my eyes so nice and white. Isn't that beautiful? Nice. And then I'm going to take a little bit of a shimmer eyeshadow just to smoke out the under eyes. And I think I'm going to use this color right over here. So pretty. You know I love a shimmer underneath the eye. Oh, you know what? As usual, I always forget my highlighter. I don't know what my problem is. Ooh, that is so pretty. Is that gorge? Nice. That is gorgeous. Girl, do not forget your doggone highlighter. I'm going to grab it right over here. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Seeker Highlight in Ethereal. Is that gorge? So nice. Let me just wipe this off. I'm going to put it in my inner corner. Okay, perfect. And now I'm going to get my highlighter brush. Not that we need it, but look how beautiful. That is so pretty. Ooh, I love, love, love how glowy this is. This is exactly what I was looking for. Borderline, girl, I'm sweating to death. Look at all my doggone perspiration. Where's my eyebrow pencil? Did I bring it? I know I brought it. I found it. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Chocolate. We'll do that real quick. We only have the lips and the mascara to do. By the way, if you guys did not check out my previous video, I did a whole video on lip products that I grabbed recently. Like, I had so many and I used a few of them in a previous video, but I sped through it so quickly because, you know, the lips are the last products that I normally put on and or talk about, that I said I have to do a dedicated video just on the lip products. But anyway, I'll leave it right here in the cards if you want to take a peek at it. It was so much fun. As I'm looking, I grabbed one of them. It's so nice. Okay, so that is that. Let me curl the lash. Are we done yet? Should we spray one more time? No, but you know what? I am going to use the one size. Should we spray? Let's spray one more time. We're going to spray one more time. And then I think that smells like hairspray. I'm going to tell you right now. I did order the waterproof one, but daggone it, this is long lasting. How much could waterproof be? I don't know. That is so pretty. Pounce that in. Nice, nice, nice. Ooh, the eyes look so good. While that's drying, let's do the lip smacking. You know I had to do it. You know I had to do it. The Makeup Forever in Endless Cacao. I love this. I'm going to just blend this in. While I'm here, I'm going to just pat everything because I don't want the glow in my T-zone. I just want it on the outskirts. Oof, that is so pretty. Finish it off with the Lawless Lip Gloss, and this is in Strawberry Shortcake. I thought I got the strawberry milk, whatever that was, but this is almost the same except it's got a little bit of shimmer in it. And not as cool, but cool enough. Perfect. That's it. Curl the lashes, put the mascara on, and off we go. Telescopic, you know how much I love this. Tiny bit on the bottom. That's it. I think I want to put a little bit more bronzer just right about here. Don't touch it, let it dry. And what I like to do with my blushes after all is said and done, I like to just put a little bit more just on the apples. You guys, and this is it. It's all about the skin. Look how beautiful, exactly what I wanted. So that is it, guys. This is my video. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. And as always, you guys, be good to each other, love each other, and have a great day. Bye.